Hi church, tomorrow is Transformation Offering Giving Sunday. And I want to take a moment to talk about the projects that we're going to give into. And these are more than just projects. These are opportunities to see lives transformed in Jesus. As you know, we've been talking about a new day this year and the story of Nehemiah, how he built the walls in Jerusalem. We're called to build something great for God as well. Christ is our cornerstone. Each one of us as givers are his living bricks. Each project we give into is a brick in the wall as we keep on building something great through our prayer, through our resource, and through our actions. So there are 10 projects we're giving into. We're investing into Tonga as we have for a number of years. Beautiful people, great increase in the churches, and more churches are being planted there. So it's a great resource. We want to invest and bless that great people in Tonga in the South Pacific. Also, we're giving into a new project in compassion called Mums and Babies, focusing in on the nation of Philippines, the most vulnerable in that nation, helping them, supporting them practically, and bringing them into their local churches for discipleship and growth in Jesus. It's pretty exciting. We also want to invest into church planting, and particularly a church planting in Sydney with Highways Church later in the year. We want to support them. It's so exciting, and other church plants in the future. For us also, we have a support for a number of churches across the east coast of Australia under the INC Network 120 banner. And so there's a number of them that we're supporting and encouraging. They're on the front line in their communities, and we're here to support them because we as a church have always been bigger than just our own congregation, which is also why we're continuing to invest into our locations in MacArthur and Batemans Bay as well, as we support them and what they're doing in their communities, and we continue to spread our wings and see great things happen across this nation. For us also, we want to invest into our global care. Now, there's disasters that happen every year, and sometimes we just have to have resources that are ready to go so we can invest and support and encourage all those that are in need in a moment's notice. That's pretty cool. We have a local outreach focus as well. So those outreaches that we already do locally in our church, but also new outreaches in the Shoalhaven. We want to invest into some new things this year as we resource the vision and see people come to Christ in our very own community. The next generation in our church has always been a focus for our youth and our kids. So we want us as a church to continue to see great young people, children, discipled, saved, growing, and even more in the next 12 months. And that also includes the building projects. You know, we want to invest into future spaces for our children and other building projects across our church in the next 12 months as well. For us, across all generations, we have a heart for leadership and discipleship to be able to build that, encourage people in that. And so we want to continue to invest into that to see all that God's called us to do as a church. Pretty cool. And so can I encourage you that giving really matters. You know, we're investing into something that's beyond ourselves. It's actually a legacy beyond our own lifetime. It's pretty exciting what God can do through a simple offering as we come together in unity. So if you want to know more information about those projects, you can actually jump online, transformationoffering.com.au/Nowra, and on there are all the details, and you can find more about the offerings, about the projects, and ask questions. Yes, it's so exciting. So tomorrow we will have opportunity in the morning service at 9:30 and in the night service at 5:30 p.m. to be able to come and to give and invest. You may want to give a once-off offering. You may want to do a pledge throughout the rest of the year. But however you give with an open heart, give with an excitement. And can I encourage you to pray about it? Don't give out of obligation. Don't give out of necessity. But come on, let's have joy in our hearts as we give. And let's worship the King of Kings tomorrow. I really believe that heaven's going to come down as we worship God and honor him together as we give and see lives transformed through Jesus in this offering. God bless you, church. I can't wait for tomorrow.